Hello everyone, welcome to the channel Autodidact. Hey viewers, how's y'all doing? I'm Prashant. Okay, let's dive into today's topic. What is coding? Okay, wait. Before answering this question, let us try to answer something else. Why coding? What is the necessity of coding for us? As Rancho said in Three Idiots, a machine is something which reduces human effort, but for a machine to work, we should be able to give commands to it. If we are using a TV, we can make it do our bidding using a remote, but for a computer, it is very complicated. We can give commands to a computer using keyboard, which has only English alphabet, some numbers and characters, which gets us to the question, can computer understand English? Answer is no. Not actually. It can only understand binary language which contains just two digits, zeros and ones. You might be thinking, why only 0 and 1? Let us try to understand using a live example. For example, let's take a light bulb which has only two cases: off when electricity is not able to pass through it, and on when the electricity is passing through it. It has only two possibilities. It is either on or off. All the machines around us has these two possibilities. It brings us to another question. So how are we going to code only using 0 and 1s? So let's get back to the time where first generation coders used only zeros and ones for writing a code. Can you believe it? As it takes a lot of effort just for writing some words. So let us try to change a word hello into binary. So this is the binary form for word hello. It looks so huge. This makes us think that coding is hard, but it is not. It is for the first generation code, but we are way advanced. The second generation coders improvised a lot, upgraded to the level where it is human readable. The language they created then is now known as assembly language. Assembly language has some new features, but still it comes under the low level language because it is still close to the hardware. So let's see some of the keywords used in the assembly language, like include, including something, add, adding two digits, subtracting two binary numbers, move, to move something, move, load, to load a character or something, call, to call something, inc, it is used to point to next character, jump load, load next character. So let's look at some of the pros and cons of low level language. So first, pros. We know it is a machine language. It is memory efficient because it is directly converting into binary code. It doesn't use any memory. It doesn't require any translator or compiler because it is already in bytecode. It directly gets connected to hardware. Because it is low level language, it is much interactive with hardware. Let's look at some of the cons of low level language. It should be written in binary format because it has only zeros and ones. It is slow compared to high level language. It is hard to read and write by humans because it is only has zeros and ones. Fixing errors in code is really hard. So we can see that this assembly language has improved a lot, but still the computer is a machine which only understands everything in zeros and ones. So then the invention of assembler took place, which is used to convert the assembly language to computer readable binary code. Still the use of assembly language was hard for the people who were programming. So the third generation code writers introduced us to the high level programming language which we are using now. The third generation coders came up with an idea which is called as compiler. It is a program which converts high level language into machine language. JavaScript, Java, Python, C++ and C are some of the high level languages we will be using normally. Let us try to compare low level language with high level language. High level language, it is written in human readable language. Low level language is written in machine understandable language with zeros and ones. High level language is a bit faster. Low level language is a bit slower. High level language can run on any platform, so it is portable. Low level language cannot run on all machines, so it is not portable. In high level language, debugging and maintenance is easy, Whereas in low level language, debugging and maintenance is hard. Then the fourth generation code writers developed the language based on the research development done by the third generation users. And finally, a little recently, the fifth generation programming language was developed, which was based on the problem solving skills using construct, which was based on pattern and relations rather than only the commands given by the user. So please support us, like, share and subscribe, and click on the bell icon to be notified on the all updates from Autodidact. This is Prashant signing off.